shameless plug. I know the graphic gonna go up. Put it up for me, whatever, Sonny. July 25th, Thursday, sample challenge tournament on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BC430. Shout out to you, Sonny, for creating the flyer. But yeah, got prizes and everything for first place, second place winners, all that stuff. So make sure you come through. 16 participants. So it's going. I got a bracket already ready and everything. So it's going down.
They're dope too.
July 25th.
Like just slightly opposite. I do agree it's a little long, but it didn't feel that long. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to it.
Pause.
Jeez. Damn.
I know. You said
the pause, please. I forgot who was on the stage.
Kids started laughing right away. As soon as he said that, kids started laughing right away.
Feel that long.
I already knew where it was going. I knew exactly where it was going. I was letting people cook. I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Dead End Hip Hop album review. Common and Pete Rock, The Auditorium, Volume 1. Almost the whole crew is here. It's not a +1. We just added an extra to make it, you know, a full slate. Like I told you, man, this bro, man, for the fifth flow. From the fifth flow. From the fifth flow. What it do, Spike?
No sandwiches.
Oh, man. All right. So, look, we're gonna get straight into it. Ken, this one right here, it made me think of another aging legend in the game. AZ. Remember we did that for D365?
Yeah.
Go over there and go subscribe. You remember how I told you it felt like he was a little out of touch? Like why are you still making music? Mm-hmm. That's the least thing I got from this particular project.
You scared me. I was about to say.
I gotta set it up sometime.
Jazzy Jeff on here.
What Pete Rock gave him in terms of a musical soundscape on this project, and then Common, we know what Common is, right? Like Common done hit the plateau of his rap abilities. We know what he's gonna do as long as he gets good production. First off, B, you've been right for all these years. One producer projects.
Oh,
the one producer project thing, you 100% right. You know what I'm saying? All of the ones that me and Ken done reviewed, I done listened to, like they're just a cut above.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It just is. It feels like it. It feels like a complete body of work.
I mean, that's really been the formula in hip hop. You know, pretty much since the beginning of time. The album that changed that shit up really was Illmatic. That was the first album that had like, okay, I'm gonna throw this producer here, But yeah, before Illmatic, it was always one producer or one sound. That was, you know, Southern hip hop, New York hip hop. Like it's always been one sound for the most part.
And the second takeaway is, like it's like an A and B. Number one, I'm still here for Common music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I need him to drop that consistently because we have so much work. Like I said, he'd been done hit his ceiling of rappability, so I'm cool. But the second thing is like continue to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because this proved to me aging legends can still make really good music. And now we've had some questionable ones that we don't review recently, but this sounds really good in my opinion. And I think
that's a conversation we probably need to have at some point about how hip hop has changed over the years in terms of it being a young man's game.
Adult contemporary hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And I think this what classifies that. I think that's what you kind of have with this. There's been high anticipation since these two got together. We know where Common is in terms of rhyming and content, and we already know what Pete Rock does. Like it's a given. So for this to not sound good, I don't know what could have happened to make that happen. My expectations for this was right. This album met my expectations. Like when I saw them two making the album together, I was like, okay, yes, I know what the hell. For people that don't know, Pete Rock is like literally like the godfather of this soul sampling shit. Like when you talk about like a godfather of soul sampling producers, it's like him, Marley Mark. Like you gotta, he's up there. He's one of the guys. So yeah, I knew he was gonna give Common that nice, good, soulful sound that I was expecting. You know, and it's crazy because Common, in his whole career, he's worked with some legendary producers.
Big.
He's done albums with Jay Dilla. He's done albums with Kanye. Yep. He's done albums with an album with Pharrell.
Didn't he do Madlib?
No, he didn't do album with Madlib. But that could be next. Happen. Pete Rock is like he's checking another one right off the box as far as No ID.
No ID.
Did albums with No ID. Multiple albums with No ID. So yeah, it's just I feel like this Pete Rock one is just checking the box. And yeah, from the time I press play all the way through, I'm just like, yeah. And of course, at our age that we're at, it's like, this is the shit that I really like love. Don't get me wrong, I like a little ratchet shit here and there, and most ratchet shit I like to listen to is for nostalgia purposes. Like stuff I listened to when I was 18, 19. I'm not really like this type of music is like, this is my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Blue. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. It's just like, this is like my vibe now at the age that I'm at. So this is perfect. This is right up my wheelhouse.
Grown man music.
This was right up my wheelhouse. When Dreaming came on, I was like, yep.
It felt good to be an old nigga listening to this. I swear to God, man. The same thing that you said be like contemporary rap. Like I was listening to this, like, damn, this is why I can go listen to this playing golf. I can do listen to it cleaning up the house. Like
anything.
This is fire. Like he was on there just talking about stuff that we wanted to hear.
Play it with my wife while I'm eating dinner.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It was that type of music. It wasn't ratchet or anything like that. It was like, it was great. He was in a bag. The soul samples were fantastic. And I wasn't waiting on anything like you said you were. Be like somebody had sent it to me, then another person sent it to me like, no, you need to check this out.
So you familiar with Pete Rock though, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Pete Rock.
Okay.
This was fire.
Yeah, man. I wasn't disappointed. It was just like, when I finished, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Another thing that was so refreshing to hear, and Ken, you might agree with me on this one, hearing Plug One. Hearing Plug One over the damn Roy Ayers sample, man. That shit was nice. It was so good, refreshing hearing Plug One. That's from De La Soul, for those that don't know. Plug One.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Common's pen was sharp. I thought that he's just, this is what he does. You know, content that's good for the soul. You know, I think on Chi-Town, the song Chi-Town, he had a nice little Jodeci scheme in that second verse. That was dope.
Yeah.
That I like that. I think he had a Jordan line, something with the mic and Jordan Lee on another track, and a couple of other good sharp references on here as well. I think it's just like good soul food, you know. And I think it's something that we can definitely listen to and aspire to listen to. And I think the soulful samples it meshes so well with what Common does.
It does.
His voice.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
And I think that's why his run with Kanye was so big. And another takeaway I took from this was like, if it ain't the Kanye Common, this album I'm going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to lie, it's not a lot of albums that I'm like, oh, I'm in the mood, let me go listen to this Common project. B is one of them, like I could always listen to B. Finding Forever is another one. I can honestly, and I know this is early.
You don't like Water for Chocolate?
Oh yeah, and like Water for Chocolate. And like Water for Chocolate.
He had a line, he had a couple of lines about that. He had like Water for Chocolate.
Yep.
Line about that.
So those three plus this one, like I'm good. And I just feel, I hope that, you know, Common just kind of stays in this bag.
We need this.
Yeah, we need
this
it
consistently from our old heads.
100%.
If you want to listen to something like this in this wheelhouse, he made an album a couple of years ago with Kareem Riggins and Robert Glasper. And it was a group called August Green. So check that out if y'all get a chance. The name of the group is August Green. It's with Common, Robert Glasper, and Kareem Riggins, so the producer from Detroit. But this shit was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I loved it.
No, it was beautiful. That's a good way to put it. So look, let's get into these grades, man. Let's see if the words match the grade.
Okay, so with flow, I gave him a B. Lyrics, I gave him a B plus. I feel like it was grown. The lyrics was definitely hit home for me at the age that I am, at the age that we are. I feel like the lyrics definitely hit well. Production, I give it an A minus. Features, I give it a B plus. Plus one was great. Jennifer Hudson was great. PJ was great.
Bilal.
Yeah, Bilal was. I love how Pete Rock used his vocals a lot on the hook for that song when he's talking about faith, hope, and destiny.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Dope.
Execution, I'm gonna give a B. Only reason why I'm giving it a B really is because as much as I like this project, I felt like I feel like some of the songs ran a little too long. I feel like if this was like a good 35 to 40 minute runtime, an hour and like 10 minutes was a little bit too long for me. So that's the only reason why I'm saying execution and sequencing is a B. Replay value, B plus. Overall, B plus.
B, I think you cheated off my grades a little bit, man.
We got the same one?
A little bit. For flow, giving me a B. I'm right there with you. Lyrics, give me a B plus. I do agree with everybody's sentiment. This is grown man hip hop. one of the projects or one of the convos that we're gonna do, we're talking about our favorite projects of 2011, and I think I want to say I coined the phrase "grown man hip hop" at that point. Was it grown man or some shit I said back then? But charity starts at home with Fonte. This is in that lane. This is a grown man.
And Little Brother's last album that came out.
100%. Production, I'm at an A. The features, I'm at a B plus as well.
Okay.
The execution, I'm at a B plus.
B plus. Okay.
For the just slightly opposite. I do agree it's a little long, but it didn't feel that long. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to it.
Pause. Jeez.
Damn.
I know you said
The pause police. I forgot who was on the stage.
Kid started laughing right away. As soon as he said that, kid started laughing right away.
Feel that long.
I already knew where it was going. I knew exactly where it was going. But I was letting people cook. I didn't want to interrupt
Appreciate
you. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh man, but look, I do agree that the runtime was a bit lengthy.
Yeah.
For me, when listening to it, that was not an issue.
I got you.
That was not an issue.
got you.
It was you know what I'm saying, because the vibe of the project, you know,
Yeah.
so I felt the execution was good. Replay value is an A because I said it in one of the last projects that I want to say is Lupe. There's big value in being able to play hip hop anywhere, anytime. You know what I'm saying? And this is in that wheelhouse too. Two Chicago legends, you know what I'm saying, coming back to back with great pieces of work. Overall B plus.
All right. Yeah, I'm at a B for the flow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at a B for the flow.
Three in a row.
Lyrics, I'm at an A. I'm at an
Okay.
A for the lyrics. I'm just I'm a bit plus more than you guys. Production, I'm at an A. I'm at an A on production, but I'm at a B plus on the features. I did like the features. I thought they were good and utilized well. With the execution, I'm at an A minus. I think that you guys were right around B plus, B. And the ding is it's an hour. You know, that's
my only
a
ding.
lot, bro.
That's my only
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
probably give it an 8 if it was like a 35-minute runtime.
Man, that
give
was
it an 8.
sweet spot.
Yeah.
Sweet spot. So yeah, you're asking a lot out of me in present day to put this on like that. So that was the only reason. I think replay value is at a B plus for very similar reasons. While it sounds good, I love the vibe and the feel about the songs and everything. You're asking me for an hour to commit, so I have to be doing something, cleaning the house or something like that, or just in the mood to hear it, because there's so many other albums and stuff I need to get to. But overall, I think I settled at an A though. I think they knocked it out the park. So that's where I'm at.
I think I'm right there with you guys on most of it. Flow, B plus. I think he was in his bag. His pen wasn't lacking at all. Lyrics, I gave an A. I think that Common, he can spit, and anyone not denying that would be crazy. And he was saying a lot of really clever, really good, putting a lot of good words together. So lyrics was definitely an A. Production was an A for me. This is my favorite type of beat. The soul samples, sped up soul samples, all of that's my favorite type of music to listen to. Features for me was a B minus. I like the features. Didn't fall in love with any of them. But I did like the, was it Jennifer Hudson?
Yeah, Jennifer.
I love that
That's
one.
his bae.
Yeah, I love that one. That
That
one
is.
was fire. Execution, same thing with you. If it had been 35, 40 minutes, it would have been an A plus.
Man, yeah.
A plus.
Yes.
I know everyone has said that, but I got to double down on it as well. So the execution for me is a B. Replay value is an A. If I can go listen to this and play golf and listen to this and do all these other things and just put it on and not have to shuffle through stuff, it's perfect for me. So that's an A. Overall, I'm giving it an A. This was a very, this is a project that I'll be talking about at the end of the year when you talk about your favorite projects.
Man,
That's what's up.
B minus on the features.
Yeah,
Shot kid. That's shot
But he
kid.
at least he didn't say like he was in the C's though.
It was close to a C.
Nah, but we gotta give him a pass. He kept it in the B range.
He kept it in the B. I wasn't disrespectful.
No.
It wasn't nothing. It was nothing wrong with this album. Nothing.
Nobody was disrespectful.
Like,
Ken.
nah,
It wasn't disrespectful.
By the way, Mike sent me his report card. So flow A, lyrics A, production A. He gave the features an A. The execution is an A. The replay
You
value is
lying,
an
Mike.
A as well.
Mike
And he
didn't
said
do that.
overall it's an A plus plus. That's from Mike.
Yo, lying
Yeah,
ass.
no, he lying like a bud. He is.
You're right. He gave the features a B.
Okay. Lord.
Still don't believe you need more people.
But nah, man, Common did his thing, man. I think it's one of the stellar albums for the year, and I think
It
it's
is.
creating a kind of what you guys were talking about, like this new genre of hip hop, and yeah, man, I think this is up there. I think his discography is solid.
Yeah, like I said, after listening to this, I was just like, man, just looking at all the producers he's worked with.
Yeah,
man, that's Common got a legendary work right there.
And it might be a part 2. You said this is volume 1.
Yeah, volume 1.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to stay here too long, but 2024 is shaping up like a crazy fucking year for hip hop.
Yeah, there's some good albums coming out.
Me and B both said we could have did 10 halfway through the year.
Yeah,
we're adding this joint that everybody had an overall of B+ or higher.
Yeah,
like, and we're talking 2 legends, and then we're talking a legend in Lupe that just dropped. We're talking up and coming legends of their era, like Boldy and you know what I'm saying, guys like that. Like Candace,
I
is
would
crazy.
say this, man. This is the last 2 years been the years of Chicago. Like Chicago MCs has been Mick Jenkins, to Saba to Brittany Carter. She's an up and coming. She's dope as fuck. Common, you got the legends like Common and Lupe dropping shit. Add to, I think he's working on something, so I can't wait for him to drop some stuff. Like Chicago, I Am God, like Fillmore Green, like it's Chicago, man. Shout out to y'all. Chicago has really been holding it down these last 2 years.
Very
man.
diverse.
Yes,
and people
very
think
diverse.
it's just drill.
Very diverse.
It's bigger than drill.
Very diverse. I even heard Chief Keef dropped a decent
I was waiting for a pause.
He name dropped your boy Michael Parsons on all kind of ideas.
Yeah, legend in the making, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, Cowboys. Y'all already know what it is, man. The conversation after the conversations in the comment section. So drop your grades in there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with at least one other person. And also, go join DE365 Reviews. Go subscribe over there, too. We out. Peace.